If she stay that big gon' go, yeah, she like the way I flow. I'm a lame hoe, you ain't know. Mama ain't rapping to be no hoe.
Yo, what's going on? I'm back. I don't know if y'all seen, but they back. They back. Tariq and Brady, Baby Ghost, Baby Tommy, they back. And I'm coming at you with episode 1, the final season, season 4 of Power Book 2. Let's get into it. Got my notes here, so I don't miss nothing. Look, first thing, we know how it started off. If you haven't seen it, I advise you to go watch it and then come back to this video and come watch this video. But catch it, boom. It started off with the warehouse scene. If you're not aware, in the last season, it ended off with they had a warehouse. They was in a warehouse, and Tariq was going to handle the business against Noma. And that's when he found out. His whole team turned on him. Kane, Diana, Drew, and then the main squeeze, Effie. Effie. But it starts off like that. It starts off, you see, they got away because of, Tariq got away because of Brayden. Brayden came, cleared the spot, hit Kane with the hiss, hit him. And that's where we left off on the cliffhanger, them getting away, saying they got in the war. And they did get in a big ass war. So when they get back, Tariq and Brayden, they getting back. And they just can't believe they got away. Tariq thought it was over for him. He was outnumbered. But the main man, Brayden, came through, stepped through, right? So now they had the car after they got away and they safe. They had the car. They're wondering what they do now. Tariq said, oh, I ain't playing. I did not plan this far on. I'm not playing this far on. So Brayden is asking, boom, you got any money stashed away? So he said, yeah. They go to the storage unit where Tariq pulled out banjos on banjos on banjos. Meanwhile, back in the warehouse they just left, Noma is spazzing on everybody. Everybody getting spazzed on, everybody catching it. Because they just almost died. So she go ahead and she kick all of them out. And Kane and Effie, they leave together. I don't know if y'all remember, at the end of that season, they started getting close. They like this now. They started getting close like this. They, you know how power is. If you know how power is, it's messy. It's messy. And you know, Kane he never liked Tariq. He never liked Brayden. And he got a vendetta. He wanna go kill them because he think Tariq shot his mama in the hospital. She fighting for her life. And he trying to get his get back for the get back. Also, let's not forget, Kane is shot. Noma already set him up perfectly. She sent the nurses to his spot. But he not trying to go for that. He trying to find Tariq. But before I get into that story, Noma is furious, fuming, trying to get her daughter gone, trying to get her daughter out of New York. But Omi, if you remember, Omi was trying to get his green cards. Listen, Omi is the one that told Brayden where the location was of the warehouse so he could come save Tyreek because Brayden promised him his green cards. Right? So Noma don't know that Omi is playing on both sides. Omi's playing on both sides. But in the scene where everybody's going, Omi is in a hallway with two of the men. And they pressing him about the green card because they knew about the green card. Omi go ahead and X them out. X them all the way out. Now they gone. Noma came around right after he X'd them out. That's what happened. They let Brayden through. He's covering his tracks. But he covering his tracks. So that's something to watch too, because Noma gonna go crazy about that. She probably already know the whole time. Spare him. So after Tyreek and Brayden go get their money, they throw it in the trunk, and they get gone again. And they follow the original plan. That original plan was to capture Noma's daughter. Now, I don't know, like, this is where it gets crazy. Because I remember in season 3, they showed a baby picture of Noma's daughter. But in this season, Noma's daughter is grown. So she in college. Same age as Tyreek and Brayden. So I was kind of lost. But look, they put a little, Tyreek and Brayden put a little plan together to basically, they basically was trying to capture Noma. But Noma's daughter. Noma set up, Noma made sure her daughter had security. She had tons of security. But this is baby Ghost, baby Tommy we talking about. So basically, they found a way. And they X'd out a couple of them bodyguards. But they weren't able to capture Noma's daughter. Spinning back to Kane and Effie though. Because Kane and Effie, they drove off. Kane was furious. He's still furious. Keep in mind though, he got a gunshot wound right here. It's tied up, makeshift. There's a bullet in his arm. But he don't care. He don't crash out time. They shot his mama. And his mama fighting for his life. And now he's trying to find Tyreek and Brayden. So he pull up the Brayden spot. He kicked down their door. And he beat Brayden's big brother up, Trace. And I say he beat him. He wailing off. Boom, boom, boom. The dad come, stop, from the top of the stairs though. He's a little nervous, they rich. They're rich. And stop. He asking him, I'll stop when you tell me where Brayden and Tyreek is. He said, we don't know, I swear, we don't know. Effie comes in, stops him, lets him know, like, if they knew, it's basically telling them if they knew, they would tell us. Right. Then she asks them if they know again, just to make sure. But then he told them they're not going to tell the cops, and they skedaddle. They get up out of there. Meanwhile, while all of that is happening, Drew and Diana, they're back at Diana's dorm. They're trying to keep their name clean. Because if you remember, Diana and Drew drew up the plan to have Monet crossed out. But she's fighting for her life. She's not quite dead yet. So now they're a little nervous. So they drop a plan to get Tyreek. No, they'll drop a plan to get Tyreek and Braden by taking his sister, basically taking her away without her knowing that they're taking them away, and luring her to Braden. So Drew butt dials, I guess. He called him. He called Braden and basically just told him, we have your sister. We have her. And you can meet me at this spot to get her back. So, of course, Braden's going to go. He went. But him and Tyreek is trying to be smart about it, though. Keep in mind, Tyreek, they just finished. They literally just finished trying to capture Noma's daughter. So Tyreek's probably trying to relax and stay low. So basically, they go their separate ways. Braden goes, Tyreek goes a different way. Braden leaves Tyreek to go save his sister. But Monet's fighting for her life. Right now, she's unconscious on the table. They're trying to revive her. And they're showing her body. She's basically gone. But they're showing, like, her conscious. She's basically praying that she don't go this way. She don't go this way. And on one side, you got Mecca. On the other side, you got Poppy, the kid's dad. And they both grilling her. Boom. See? This is what you get. Dirt don't. When you do that dirt, it's going to catch up with you. They're basically on her. It's like they teamed up. It's like they finally teamed up when they died to be against her. You know, basically, she fighting demons. They grilling her too. But yeah, she was fighting demons. And it was a good point made. She is fixing pain with pain. And she sees it as she's trying to fix the family. But she's messing up the family, which we all knew. That was the dynamic of the first season. We all know she's messing up the family. But she felt like she's doing what's best for the family. When she crossed out Poppy, which is the kids, that Poppy crossed her out, she felt like that was good for the family, which is the reason why she ended up where she is now, because Diana and Drew tried to cross her out for revenge of their dad. And Mecca is still talking about Zeke because she lied to Zeke. She lied to Zeke, telling him he was her auntie when that was actually her kid. And then she brought Zeke down in this life that because he was a star basketball player. He was supposed to be going to the league. But she brought him back. She brought him to New York, where drug life is bad and the life he's not supposed to be in. They're coming to Stanfield. Y'all know. I gave out a little rundown, but y'all probably already know. Brought him for Stanfield. And he ended up getting killed by Poppy, which is the kid's dad. Accidentally, though. Because if you remember, Mecca, or Dante Spears, and Poppy, they were clashing, you know. Monet definitely has a type. But, yeah, there's clashing. And Poppy wanted to kill wanted to X out Dante Spears. But he made the mistake and X'd out Zeke. So yeah, that was just the rundown. But yeah, Monet is finding demons, and she's just praying like, "Don't take me now, don't take me now, don't take me now." You know, she's trying to stay. Kane and Effie's finally back at the penthouse where the doctor is telling Kane like, "Oh, you lucky to make it. A lot of victims really don't make it from a wound like that." But you know, Kane don't care about none of that. He don't care about none of that. He started going crazy on the doctor. And Effie go ahead and send the doctor out and basically try to calm Kane down. And they end up having a deep talk. A deep little connection. They have a heart to heart. But, you know, hothead Kane don't care about none of that. And they have like a little romantic moment for a little bit, though. But Kane get word of this bounty, because I didn't tell y'all, but Noma put a bounty on both of Brayden and Tyreek's heads, right? So now they got everybody on. So yeah, Kane get word of that after, and he trying to go collect his bread. That's a win-win for him. He can get paid. He can do what he want to do already. He was gonna do it regardless. Now he can add some money to it. So he trying to get that. He trying to get that bread, and I feel it. I feel it. But not with you, Kane. You feel me? You real sucker. You a sucker at me for real. But let's get back to the Kane and Effie's finally back at the penthouse where the doctor is telling Kane like, "Oh, you lucky to make it. A lot of victims really don't make it from a wound like that." But you know, Kane don't care about none of that. He don't care about none of that. He started going crazy on the doctor. And Effie go ahead and send the doctor out and basically try to calm Kane down. And they end up having a deep talk. A deep little connection. They have a heart to heart. But look, y'all know, Kane don't care about none of that when it comes to Tyreek. He been wanting Tyreek gone for a while. So guess what? He ran out storming, back on his chase. And Effie just go follow with him. It is what it is, you feel me? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. She following behind. Meanwhile, Noma found her way back to the crib with Omi. And I guess like Omi was feeling, that boy got in that mode. He must have took him a honey pack and he got right. But nah, he came on some, he was trying to get busy with Noma. He was trying to whoop whoop bang bang with Noma. Noma ain't going for that. Keep in mind, she don't know if her daughter's safe. She's still nervous. As soon as she get her away, as soon as she snapped him out of it and she ended up placing a bounty on Tyreek and Brayden, $100K each. $100K each. After that, her daughter come in with her headphones on. She stopped her and asked her, "You good? You straight?" You know, she was nervous. She thought she might have seen, but her daughter didn't see nothing. Didn't hear nothing, didn't see nothing. She basically said they was rushing her around every day, so she didn't see nothing. She was wondering why everything got stopped. And Noma kept it peace, said, "All right, cool, ain't nothing going on, you cool. Boom, you just gonna stay in the crib for a little bit." She spaz, and she feel like she is a regular college student. She wanna live her college life. You feel me? She in New York, she chilling. she started talking about how she got a trust fund from her dad who passed away. Basically, hold on, little side note. When I was watching, I'm thinking like, okay, she might be like a female Tyreek for real. Because she got the trust fund, he got the trust fund. Both their dads got X'd out. She waiting on her trust fund money. Tyreek waiting on her trust fund money. But they both have to complete school first. That made me think like, maybe she's exactly like, maybe she's Tyreek. But no, she basically stormed off, said, "Dang, Dad wouldn't want that," because her dad passed away. But she's saying, basically telling her mom like, "My dad wouldn't want me to be in the house and running away. He would want me to be free." Boom. And then she ended up storming off outside, and she's speaking her mind. But think about this though. That could be like a little thing. Tyreek might try to slide in on my daughter. He definitely gonna keep chasing after her. I can see it. He's definitely gonna keep chasing after her. They might grow close and make a connection. You never know. That could be the next thing. We fast forward, boom. We back to the car scene where you got Drew is driving, Diana is in the front seat, then Braden's sister, Becca, is in the back seat. And Becca still has her headphones on, she's chilling. And they talking, conversing. Diana gets a call that she might have to go, that her mom is having surgery. So she rushed to the hospital and leave Drew in the car with Becca, which is Braden's little sister. So Becca is in the back seat. Becca's also Diana's roommate, so she's more comfortable with Diana being in the car. But Becca starts asking questions like, when are we going to see Braden? Or maybe I should call Braden. Drew's like, no need to call Braden. And then they get to where they're supposed to be at that pier. And Becca starts getting suspicious. And then she's asking questions. And Drew basically he basically go crazy and start to snatch her up, try to keep her from spazzing out. Becca grabbed her pepper spray and spray him. His eyes burning. She hop out the car. Now she running. She probably got about 30 steps away from the car before Drew was able to get his vision back straight. And now he driving around chasing her. As he's chasing her, Braden is on the way there. Say Braden on the way there. Becca stops and is able to get in the car with Braden. And then they're driving now. But Drew is coming around. If y'all seen, Drew's coming around the corner. Basically ready to ram into him. Then, boom. Never guess who it is. It was Tyreek. Tyreek comes and T-bones Drew. He T-boned Drew. Boom. So now they both dizzy. Tyreek hop out the car, let a couple boom, 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 couple shots off before Braden yells at Tyreek and forces him to get back in the car. And they drive off. And Braden drives to his dad's house to drop Becca off. And as he's dropping Becca off, his dad meets him at the doorstep and basically says, You understand what you did to my family? What you're doing to your siblings? As they're both because if you remember, his older brother got beat up. And Kane came in and beat him up, boom, boom. And thugs, and what I forgot to say, like, y'all seen, but like, Mr. Weston, Braden's dad, he used a couple, like, stereotypical terms, racist terms, whatever you want to say. Boom, boom, boom. So, he basically said, so you're a thug now. Keep in mind, they're rich. Keep in mind, Braden's parents are rich. He doesn't have to be doing this. He's doing it for the thrill, for the acceptance. He wants to be accepted by the streets. But look, he basically tells his family, like, yo, F you. Fuck you. Alright? And he rocks away, storms off. I don't need you anymore. Boom. He get in the car. Tariq asks, what's wrong, bro? What happened? But said, nah, my dad's just tripping. You're really the only family I have left. Which is a big term, because them boys, they was already like this. But now, them boys is real life, they brothers. They're brothers. Like I said, baby Ghost, baby Tommy. Them boys is brothers. But now we're to the point. They finally showed Davis McLean, the other lawyer, Meanwhile, last time we saw him, he was trying to save his brother. And his brother, offed himself. He iced himself out to save his brother. And remember, he X'd out Sachs too. So now, he's trying to get his license back. His license is suspended. But he gets a visit from Noma. Noma and Omi basically tell him, all right, cool. Look, keep in mind, they broke into this man's house as he's sitting there. So he got his protection out, ready for anything, ready for war. It's Noma and Omi. They tell him, they basically want him to drop Tariq's location. Which he said, yeah, I would never do that. Never want my client. I always cheer for the little guy. Boom. So they try to press him, but remember, they had gunpoint at this point, so they really can't do anything. It's just them. And they don't have their gun. They don't have a gun out. So basically, he tell them, get the hell out of my house. I'm not telling you where they are. Soon as they leave, he calls Tariq and he informs him, there's a bounty on your head. There's a bounty on their head. Boom, 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 you need to get out of New York. So basically, now that Tariq and Braden have word that there's bounties on their heads, top 100K for each, they get to scrambling. So they go collect their bread as people are, trying to come collect their bread, collect their bounty. And guess who saw? You know who saw that bounty. You know who saw that bounty. Kane and Effie was already on their way to Stansfield to go look for them. And it just so happened Noma sent that text to everybody. Bounties on each of their head. Boom. So they both see it. So they both see it. So now they trying to go collect. But past that, you know, they scrambling to go get some money so they can leave. Brayden and Tyreek scrambling to go get money so they can leave. On the way there, they get their money. They're walking through the parking lot. They meet company, and you never guess who it is. It's DEA agent Valdez. And you may be thinking, Valdez, as in Angel Valdez, but she's gone. It's her nephew. So her nephew stops them in the parking lot with the cash in their hand. Said, Tyreek St. Patrick, I want to ask you, you know who I am? He pulls his badge. I'm DEA Valdez, as in Angel Valdez. Brayden asks Tyreek, yo, who's Angel Valdez? Tyreek informs him that Angel Valdez was a cop that, but like she was a DEA agent that had dealings with his dad. You know, had dealings with his dad. While they're talking, DEA Valdez informs Tyreek that he has Sax's files of everything on that RICO case. He has it all. And he plans on carrying it out. I don't know why he said that, but as they're having that conversation, there's a worker that can't be seen. Because remember, they both have bounties on their heads, so they have a lot of people after them. But it's a worker behind the wall listening to this conversation in the parking lot. DEA Valdez proceeds to say, okay, I have evidence on you, and I have evidence on you. And I also have evidence on Noma. So basically, I'm assuming that worker said, oh, Noma? And he fired shots. Boom, 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 boom. He as in Tyreek, gets out the way. And Brayden slide that way too. They hiding. So that the gunman that shot them shots is running down the path. And keep in mind, DEA Valdez is right here. So he shoot Valdez. But Tyreek get off his shot and he 5-5-5. He X out that worker. And while he X out that worker, Valdez is laying down there hurting. Tyreek come up the plan, grab the phone, call Noma, FaceTime Noma. So Brayden shuffled through. You know, he just getting used to being like getting back on the streets. So he a little nervous, he mad, he was scuffing through the blood. Right? He FaceTime Noma. Tyreek is with DEA Valdez. Right? So he is, he talking the talk, blah, 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 blah. He knows everything. He has the sex files. I'm going to say it was both if you lift this bounty off our head. But I'll let him walk if you don't. So Noma has no other choice but to lift the bounty. But she puts the phone on mute to tell Omi after this bounty when this bounty gets back on, I want everything he loves gone. So she unmutes, tells him, yes, I'm okay, we can do it. Boom. So Tyreek, he's a cold-blooded killer. Boom. He ready to, he go ahead and let some shots off and he X'd out DEA Valdez. Boom. He X'd him out. Noma then send out the bounty been lifted. You ain't gotta worry about it no more. Kane sees it, and he said, I'm gonna act like I ain't see the text. I'm still on his ass. He keep walking. In the back, because Effie with him. Effie texts Tyreek to inform Tyreek, like, Kane's still coming to collect. He's still coming to kill, or the X shot. He's still coming to X shot. So I'm looking like, okay, Effie might still be, she might still be rocking with Tyreek. Because these her people. This is basically her family. If you remember back in the first OG Power, they all went to school together. They all met each other. And Effie was just with Tyreek. You feel me? Like they was just in a relationship together. So that's how I felt like, okay, maybe Effie might still be trying to find my way back to you, baby. But in all seriousness, Tyreek ended up calling Drew, who he just T-boned and hit, and basically telling him like, hey, get your brother off my back, or I'm gonna tell him you and Diana tried to X out Monet, which is their mom. Monet is their mom. But tell him you try to X out Monet. He like, nah, you can't do that. Well, tell your brother, Tyreek basically say. So Drew start hollering ass, but he limping, because remember, Tyreek T-bone him, but he limping. Boom. By the time he get there, it's already like police, everybody there with caution tape. Because remember, that's the DEA official just got X'd out. And what I didn't tell you is they made a plan on how they're going to make it look. So Braden went to say, hey, I'm here I want to report a shooting on campus. Boom. He's Braden Weston. And he's also a preppy white boy who they don't know is in the streets. But, so they rushed to the school, to the campus, and now they questioning, or not questioning, they're getting the stories from Braden and Tyreek, because they was the only witnesses. So they probably told him, like, they ain't sure what they told him, but I'm pretty sure they told him, like, some smooth stuff to get them off their back. But only people, Braden and Tyreek, they was chilling. But behind the caution, behind the cameras, it's Kane, Effie, and Drew just looking on. And they put their hoods on, and they walk away. Keep in mind, Diana at the hospital, her mama. Diana called her siblings. My fault on that last clip, but Diana called her siblings. Basically saying, Monet's in a coma. Y'all can come meet me here. As she hangs up, she goes back to check on Monet. Monet wakes up. Asking where everyone's at. Boom. So everyone pull up. And I guess like Kane, Drew, and Diana, they have like I know what you did type moment. But they go to Monet, which, Monet is waking up. And Monet is saying, oh yeah, I love you, I love y'all. Don't worry about that, I'm good. I'm straight. And that's how they got off the screen. At the end of the episode, the last scene we see is it skips to a church. And there's this man talking to the priest. He's played by Michael Ealy. I didn't hear his character name yet, but he's basically a DA official. But he was asking for forgiveness and how not to be spiteful and how, you know, he was just, because he lost his wife and to murderers. His wife was murdered. He was asking the Lord, like, to, you know, keep him on the right path. Keep hate out his heart. As it gets up, he meets Paz. Or Paz. Paz is Angela Valdez's sister, which is the mom to Angela Valdez's nephew, the DA agent who just got X'd out by Tariq and Brayden in the parking lot. She meets him and she breaks down, crying in front of him, asking him to take down. She doesn't believe that, you know, because they wrote it off as like it was a school shooter that got Angela Valdez's nephew out of there. So she's saying basically she don't believe it because in the last couple Power, in the first Power, she was involved. Like, that was her sister. She's been trying to solve her sister's murder for a while. But yeah, she basically said, will you help me take him down and get justice for my son? Yeah. Ooh, bless you. But no, Michael Ealy's character basically say, yeah, oh, I'm gonna get it. And justice will be served. And that's how the episode went off. So, look, drop your prediction for what's going to happen next in the next episode. I'm very excited for this season. And I plan on, like, bringing this, keep on doing these videos week by week. Every week they take one. I'm going to try to get them out quicker than this one, though, because this one's a little late. My fault, y'all, but I'm going to try to get them out quick. I'm going to try to get y'all the product. Drop your predictions down below. We need the predictions down below on what's going to happen in this next episode. So, we in for a good one. It's the last one. Let's do it. Hey, we in this together. Yeah. Without that, hey, like, comment, subscribe, and send it out to the Power Universe. I'm gonna hit y'all on the next video. We out. You dig.
Oh, who is you playing with? Shit ain't it up like you said it did. The game that you playing is dangerous. The love that you gave me was counterfeit. Oh, who is you playing with? You got me mistaken for one of them. Don't ever